I think I'm live. It says I'm live. Oh, COVID. Hey, Dwight. Robert. Looks like the old test pattern. Yeah. Welcome to On Track Tuesday, December 1st. Hi, Marty. How you doing? M&M Short Lines. Trying to get it comfortable here. Hey, Jason, how's it going? The train freak's in the house. Mark Saunders, how you doing? Hey, there's Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Rick Bailey's in the house. How you doing tonight, buddy? Kevin's Trains, GLE. How you doing tonight? Get a few people in here. Hi, Ballin' Hogger, Dale Bass. How you doing, buddy? CP368 Productions. How you doing? There's cousin Vinny. Vinny's in the house. BNSF 6951. How you doing tonight, cuz? Martin Searsma, he's in here. How you doing tonight, Martin? Did I break out the snowplow yet? Well, one, I don't have a snowplow, but I do have a shovel that I'm not supposed to use, but I do. And I use a lot of snow melting stuff. Joe Rader, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you in here tonight. Art, PDRR engineer. Good evening. Yeah, we got about, I just went out right before I came on the air, took a yardstick down in there, and I got just about 6 inches of snow, and it's still snowing. And it's supposed to snow, I think, off and on all over the night, and tomorrow till mid-afternoon or so. It is the season. Fa la 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 la. I'm with you, CDP 1965. Yuck. I never was a big snow fan. So how's everybody doing tonight? I got a couple little things planned here for us tonight to talk about. Some visuals. Let some more people get in here. We only got 15 so far, according to my counter. Melvin Fackler, how you doing, buddy? Good night. Hey, good evening. Stroke's the right word, Martin. You go out there and start shoveling it, buddy. It's called stroke. Michael McCarville, how's it going tonight, my friend? Good to have you in here. Mark Ireland, Piddle in the Marsh. my good friend across the pond. How are you and Emma doing tonight? I hope you got your move through successfully. Oh my. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of snow. It's pretty. I can give it that. That's the only thing I can say good about it. It's pretty. But it's cold. It's terrible to drive through. I hate driving through it. Hey, there's my friend Sparky 107 107. How you doing tonight, Sparky? Yeah, I'm just like I said, that it's actually the first decent snow we've had. We've had some little dustings. Nothing to get excited about. This isn't even really nothing to get excited about. We're overdue for one of them 2-foot dumpers, where it dumps about 2 foot of snow. Haven't had one of them in a couple of years. Hey, there's Ian, Lehigh River Subdivision. How you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah, we're about due for one of them dumpers. John Franco, how you doing? Yes, snow is a 4-letter word. Let's see if this chat moves along so choppy on the StreamYard. I think I'm getting it. John Franco. Yep. See if I'm missing anybody. 2714. Okay, then my counter is right. I can't see the 14 part, but I can see the 27. Fire whistle blowing again. Our volunteer fire department blows a whistle. That's how they get people to come in. It says, sounds like an air raid siren or a tornado siren. You guys probably heard it before, but it's definitely a fire call. Somebody probably wrecked. It's been going off and on all day. Hiya, John, 2618. How you doing today? Good to have you here, my friend. Steve, 87th, PSAP. How you doing today, buddy? Yep, does sound like an air raid siren. Dave Piper, how's it going, my friend? Pedro Spicer, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you in here. Yep, that's a Western Pennsylvania word, yins. Sorry. We don't do the you all, we do the yins. Ink Trails, how's it going? Well, I see everybody survived, at least here in America, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, what they call Black Friday. Everybody goes shopping crazy. Not me. I don't care how cheap they're giving them away. Just dying dealing with all that. Hey, there's Roy Hardwick, Container Man 68. How you doing, Roy? Good to have you in here tonight. If you're coming this way, it's snowing. Lots of fun. yeah, so I made it through that, and it's also deer season, which that's a big deal here in Pennsylvania. So a lot of guys are hunters. They like to go hunting deer. So I used to do that. I don't like going out and freezing and getting out there. You know, every time, and here, these are things that I remember going out hunting. Hey, there's Kevin, SF Ratton NZ. How you doing, Kevin? And Drew Dudes Model Trains. How you doing, Drew Dude? Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. How you doing, Dwayne? But I don't do the deer hunting thing anymore. For one, I don't like being cold. And every time I went hunting out for deer, I'd no sooner hit the woods and I'd have to go find a tree to tear up. Yeah, and I'm getting too old for that. Just had enough of it. So now I let the grandchildren, they go, and I'll eat the meat when they get it. They always take care of me. So I like venison. It does taste good. Yep, fertilizer the tree. And I'm talking fertilizer. I never went without a roll of Charmin with me. That was more important than the rope. All right. We got 32 in here. All righty. I think I'm going to get started here. If I missed your name, I'll catch you sooner or later. Hey, there's Roy Smith, N-Scale Union Pacific, Evanston Subdivision. How you doing tonight, Roy, in Panama, where it's nice and warm? He made note to tell me that, too. So, all right. Got the greetings pretty much out of the way. Some announcements. This is probably the most important one I got right now. And I'll let it go across the bottom there. Next week is Redbird Tony 2010. And go back to comments. There we go. Okay. And yeah, check out Tony next week. I'm trying to remember. Anyhow, this month, we have a Fifth Tuesday coming up. And as far as I know, we haven't really made any plans yet for Fifth Tuesday. Now, it will be around New Year's. It'll be between New Year's and Christmas. We'll maybe plan something for that. I don't know. We'll have to talk to the other guys and see what they want to do. So maybe we'll plan something a little special. Maybe we'll just get a special guest. Don't know. We haven't come down to that yet. I didn't even realize it was 5 Tuesdays in this month till I looked at the calendar here earlier. So, hey, there's Mark, M&M Rails. How's it going, Mark? Good evening, my friend. So, we got those two things coming up. One next week one in a few weeks. And now let's go through some of the shows that are throughout the week to give them their plug. Mondays, we got Narrow Minded Monday with Just Nate from, he calls himself, what, the East Broad Top Railroad. I know it's a nice big long name. So I know it has something to do with East Broad Top. So that's cool. And then at 8 o'clock on Mondays, we have Tom's Trains and Things. Tuesdays, naturally, we have On Track Tuesday at 7 p.m. Wednesdays, we have Sparky at the 7 p.m. slot, Sparky 107.107. At 9 o'clock, we have Michael McCarville in his live stream. Also at 9 o'clock, I don't think it's every Wednesday, but we do got the MRL gang with Big Bill, who's talking to Big Bill. So he's also in there from time to time. On Thursdays, we have Hot Rod Rodney with Train Tunnel Thursday at 7 p.m. And then we also have Johnny's Train Room at, I think he's at 9 p.m. The MRL gang, Model Railroading Live. But we also have the Go Via After Dark gang, which is Mark from M&M, Chris, the other fella. I'm trying to remember the other fella's name. I never remember the other fella. Who's the other fella, Mark? Hey, there's Lance from Weber Model Railroad out there. And then on the one Thursday, they all get together and do the Go Via After Dark at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, which I like that format. That's pretty cool. Anybody else in there that I didn't just now spot? I haven't caught. Okay. On Fridays, we have the Cuz at 8 o'clock, BNSF 6951 on Friday nights. Friday nights with the Cuz. On Saturday, we have Back on Track at 9 or 10 a.m. These are all Eastern Standard Time times that I'm giving you. At 7, we have RWC Toyman. I think he comes on at 7. I'm pretty positive on that. And Sundays, we have Jake, Northern Ohio Rail Action, who does his live stream at 7. Then at 8, we have the Sidetrack Sunday Gang, which is Heath, Train Freak, John from Schuylkill River Valley, or Valley River, John, and Ray Bobel, who started the whole thing. That's the lineup I got for the live streams. Some other shows of note, which I didn't write down, but I'm going to give them off a few off the top of my head because there's tons of them that I really like. One is Roy Smith's Dispatch. He usually releases it on Tuesday nights, usually. Cousin Vinny on Saturdays, he does a premiere at noon. They're usually pretty good. Shouldn't say usually, they are pretty good. So, we got Nearly Historical Railroad. I usually catch them on Thursdays, but I think they come out on Wednesday nights, but I'm not positive. Okay. Some other regular shows that I like. And it just goes on and on and on. Can't forget my friend David Atkins of his trains on Tuesday. Dale Bass's Sunday morning coffee and trains. And the list goes on and on and on. Also, tomorrow night, Community Roundhouse. How can I forget them? They're going to be on tomorrow night. Pretty sure it's tomorrow night at 6 o'clock before Sparky. So, and they're going to be interviewing Drew Steele. There's Brian from Iron Horse Route. He's one of the Community Roundhouse gang. Him and Mark from M&M and John from Schuylkill and Jerry Satterelli. There's this real good-looking guy in there. He calls himself Wilmer. Oh, yeah. Indian Head Valley Railroad. He's got a feature in there. How about that? Oh, and Cousin Vinny. How could I forget Cousin Vinny? We're the two most good-looking guys in the whole bunch. So, Tom's Trains and Things. How you doing tonight, Tom? Dave, BNSF N-Scaler. How you doing tonight? Sean McGee. So, we got that all out of the way. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go into talking about what I want to talk about tonight. I got some projects I'm starting. I'm going to show a little bit of it tonight, and then the rest will probably be in a video. I got this kit in a box of stuff. It's old. It's from Carolina Train Specialties out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Now, whether or not they're still in business, I have no idea. If you guys would know. But it's a little stone shed. It's a resin kit. Okay. And I started onto it. It was put together kind of like this. They had a piece in there. And I took a razor saw and cut them in half and been sanding at them. And I've been reading the instructions, which they give you there's no pictures. Which it's a pretty simple kit to begin with, but they give you written instructions. And you can see the water stains. This has been around a while. Okay. It's going to get put together, and it's going to be on the Indian Head Valley Railroad. But it comes with the windows. It's got some, I guess that's for the roofing, I think. But I'll find out when I read the instructions a little bit more. Got a roof and everything in it. So I think it'll be lots of fun. Get it done. But I was reading the instructions, and I don't know if any of you guys ever put one of these kits together before. Okay. I got a couple questions. All right. This might be a good one for Michael if he's still in here. Michael McCarville. He does these kind of things. All right. To take out these windows, they're telling me to use a drill it out, and then take a file and file it. Well, that kind of stinks. That sounds like a hard way of doing it. I'm sure that there's a better way. I know the razor knife ain't cutting it. Not by a long shot. Okay. Cut those out. Second question I got is on these resin kits. If anybody can ask it. First mistake was reading the instructions. I'm sorry, Sparky, but that's what I do. I read the instructions on everything. Okay. You'd use the back side of the X-Acto blade and just keep scoring the windows. It's some pretty thick stuff, but I'll give that a try. That's a good tip. Second of all, like I said, it's like a resin plastic or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's not plastic, but it kind of feels like it. But it's not plaster or anything. But what would you glue this thing with? Maybe some super glue. It says to use white glue, but they prefer you to use a 2-part epoxy to glue it together. I was hoping there was a better way. Hi, Caboose 121. How you doing? That was my question. I don't think an X-Acto knife's going to do it. It's pretty thick stuff. I mean, what you're seeing in here is probably half the width of this thing. You know, it's about halfway through. And like I said, they tell you to drill it. Take a drill and drill holes, and then take a file, I guess one of these, and I guess keep drilling it. I thought to myself, well, boy, that's going to take some time. Guess all them windows are going to get cut out. That's what I was thinking. I'll paint them black them out, and I won't have to worry about it. I cut muscles, let her rip, huh? Okay. So, anyhow, a C4 removes the windows. Yeah, well, I was just, like I said, thought maybe, yeah, a little mini drill. I got the mini drill and all that. And you probably just drill enough holes, it'll pop out of there, and then just take the file and clean it up. And that's basically what they're telling me to do in the instructions. I think everything else I'll figure out pretty good. The glue part, I'm going to try using some super glue of some sort. I might even, I don't know what else to use. I got some contact cement, which it's good, but it's so messy. And I don't want to have it showing where it is. It's just so messy because you got to pull it apart, put it back together, put it apart, put it back together. I don't know what you want to say. Maybe I'm just looking for the shortcuts. You guys know what I'm talking about. Did you guys ever hear of these Carolina Train Specialties? I was just wondering about how old this kit is. It's been around. Drilling's the only way, huh, Mark? If I want to put lights in them. Okay. That's nice to know. Let me write that down. Put on this list. Here we go. Don't buy resin kits. I'll put this one together because I think this is going to be a cool looking little building. Just a little stone building, and but I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things here. I've been slacking. I don't know, between all the stuff that's been going on here at the house. And when I say stuff going on, it's nothing bad. I mean, it's just stuff at the church, and I shouldn't blame nothing on the church right at the moment, but a lot of it's just kind of the mood you get into. I don't know. Maybe I've been cooped up too much, if you know what I mean, between the lockdowns that they have us in and the weather now. And I got only one train show in this year, which I was one of the fortunate ones to get one in. But it was kind of a disappointment. I hate to say it. Other than the highlight of it was meeting up with Dwayne and Dave Thurber and his wife. That was the highlight of it, and I got to spend a day with my son. But that was about the highlight of it. The train show itself, since they didn't have any, I guess these guys thought they were going to all make a mint off of one train show. I was a lot of high-priced used stuff. Now the new stuff was priced within range. You know what I mean? There wasn't nothing there that was, I think, overly priced. But other than, like I said, the used stuff, some of the used stuff, they wanted as much as what they wanted for the new stuff. But anyhow, it kind of got me into a slouch. And I've been neglecting my layout, not doing much with it. Matter of fact, today I was up here and I was trying to run the trains so that tonight I could have trains running. And it worked good for a little bit. I didn't work out the bugs that I needed to work out. It reminded me really fast. So that ain't happening. Dominic's Trains, SD45. How you doing tonight, buddy? Joey Busak, how you doing? So I got to get myself out of that slouch. And I figured, well, I'm going to start into doing some more kits and doing some scenery and stuff on my layout. I have all the fascia cut for this. It's just a matter of mounting it. It's just, I got lazy. It's the right word to put it. I just had a spot where I needed a break from it, and I've got it, and just gotta have to just get myself back into the groove of it again. I knew there was something wrong when I went up to my son's, and who hasn't touched his for a while, and he tore into it and started doing some stuff on it. It was looking pretty good, which I keep telling him, when you got to where the trains will run, give me a call. I want to come just do a layout update on your layout. So it's pretty cool, and I think you guys will really like it when you see it, what he's done with it. For an N-scale layout, it's pretty cool. Not that you don't have nice N-scale layouts. It's just he went from O-scale to N-scale. It's pretty crazy. What is my thoughts on Wathers kits? They serve their purpose. I think for what you pay for them, they could be a little bit better than what they are. They're pretty cool in a lot of ways. I don't think you should get, personally don't think I should get a warped wall when I buy a Wathers kit, especially when you're paying. Some of the kits are pretty decent, but if you buy a pretty nice size kit, they're not that cheap. And then to be building it and you come across and you find out you got a wall that's warped, the parts don't fit just quite right, and stuff. But otherwise, they serve their purpose. For guys that don't want to do scratch building but are like putting models together, they're great. But like I said, I got introduced to scratch building, and that's something I want to get back into and do some more of. I've got a lot of plans on doing a lot of it. So, and I'll be taking guys along for the ride. So, their directions do, that is the right word for Joe. Their directions do suck. They're made to be simple for simple people, I guess. I don't know. They're just, they don't tell you any of the little which goes where. They do, but they don't. And the pictures are just, and later Michael's leaving. All right. You have a nice evening, Mike. Okay. Let's see here. Robert says you have to usually add a lot of other kits to make them correct. I guess if you're being prototypical, a lot of them aren't correct. But they're supposed, I think the way they're designed to be a universal type thing myself. I think the Wathers kits are. I mean, they aren't trying to be specialty. If you want to be really prototypical about something, you get somebody like Vinny to build you one. He'll make it to as prototypical as you want it. You know, send him a picture. Yeah, he'll build it. Yeah. If I could scratch build anything, what would it be? Inked Reels asks me that. If I could scratch build anything, I'll tell you what, there's a, I've been kicking this around a lot. There's an old distillery down the road from my place. I took Robert down there from Flying Crow. I took him down to see it. It's pretty cool looking. There's like 5 or 6 buildings down there. He also got a grain silo there, and it's in bad shape right now. But there's enough of it there that you can scratch build it and make it look like it used to in its heyday for the right guy. But I don't know. I'm still a rookie. I'm not ready to tackle that yet. So I'm going to be more like, I'll tell you what I do want to try. And the house I'm living in right now, I'd like to try to scratch build it. Just because Sparky's going to have his house on his layout. And I don't want to pay someone to do it. I'm going to do it myself. So. Can't typer the train freak. Okay. Yeah. And it's pretty cool down there. If you'd see it has a smokestack down there. If you'd see the brickwork on the smokestack, they got fancy back in the day when they built that. That was built back the turn of the 20th century, just right 19th century to the turn of the 20th, and maybe even before. It was maybe in the 1800s. You'd see the brickwork that they put into this building. It's all brick. It's pretty amazing. And somebody caught it on fire. I think it was like either 2 years ago. They caught one of the buildings on fire. They had a heck of a time getting the trucks down in there to put it out. Now they won't let you even walk down in there to take photos and stuff. And, you know, they're all over you. Yeah, that's a good point, Roy. You know, kit bashing for some people that don't want to do any scratch building, but taking a kit and making it work for your purpose, that's almost as interesting. That is something I haven't done yet. Okay, taking a kit and made it the way I want it instead of just reading the instructions and putting it together and painting it and so forth. Yeah, so that's something I haven't done yet, but I have scratch built now a couple things. The one was a little thing. The other one was a lot bigger of a project than what I figured it would last year. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and then the results are very, very rewarding to me, I think. So, yeah, you got to check out Stu's Structures, and Sparky's putting a link there for you. Him building his house. It is pretty awesome. He's an amazing guy to watch scratch build. Any of the good scratch builders are amazing to watch. They're fun to watch, and when you start seeing things come together, it's pretty cool. So if I didn't paint it to the colors that they show on the box, I guess I kit bashed it. Yeah, but that's not the same, Roy. You know what Roy Smith did to make those buildings that he did when he was doing the Evanston project there on, if you watched his videos, that was pretty cool. I gotta admit, I got hats off to you, Roy. It was pretty cool watching that. Hi, Anfield. How you doing tonight? Randall Ellison, how you doing tonight? Steve Childers. There's some guys I haven't seen yet. So, but I wanted to start doing some things here, and it's Christmas time too. And last year I decorated up the layout, which I don't know if I'm going to do that because I want to tell you what you talk about. It wasn't hard to decorate it up. Boy, it was a real pain in the neck to tear back out. It really was. Hi, Paula. How are you tonight? I'm glad you caught me live too. Don't forget to hit that like button while you're down there, the thumbs up. But anyhow, so I want to, like I said, I got some projects I want to start doing. I'm going to make video, but I'm going to do them one at a time. I'm not going to start one, then start another one. That was one of the mistakes I've made in the past, and I'm not going to do that again. So I'm going to do one until it's finished, and then I'll start another one. And I'm going to go ahead with that. hearing me laugh. Ain't hard to make me laugh. Container ships are 12 feet long in HO. 12 feet long. For just one ship. That's a lot of containers. You haven't slept in 34 hours. That's not good, Randall. That's not good. I'm always so serious. I know, I got to work on that. 12 foot long. It would fit in my room, but I wouldn't be able to move. Let alone mess with the trains. St. Mary's Church Model Railway. How you doing tonight? "12 foot long." My layout is only 9 foot across here. So if you had 3 more feet, it'd be hitting the wall. I guess that's where you have to use a little bit of try to get the essence of something instead of being accurate. Unless you got a 30-foot long train shed 30 or 40-foot long train shed that you can do that. I know a couple guys that have those. Selective compression. Oh. John says he would like, oh, that's Roy. Nope, that's the wrong one. There it is. He'd like to build a bulk grain ship too. How long's that got to be, Roy? Kevin, you're going to take off? Well, you take care, my friend. If I don't get to tell you personally, I'm telling you now, you have a fine holiday. Stay safe and be blessed. You got to make the best of all these times. And there's lots of blessings. All you have to do is look for them. Take care, Kevin. Dan's Grand Valley layout. You know, Dan, we got snow out here today, and I blame it on your videos. You doing them snow scenes. Gotta blame it on somebody. So, anyhow, what kind of projects you guys got planned? I know over the holidays, I know the holidays kind of sometimes they'll slow you down, and other times they'll give you a lot more time to do some things that you wanted to do. What you guys got planned? What do you got planned for way of projects? I got lots of stuff to do, so I can have a lot of projects anytime. All I have to do is just get off my duff and do them. It's 15.5 feet long. Wow. Cold there. Oh, cool. He's going. Try Godwin says he's going to scratch build his daughter's house in N scale. Oh, I hope you make video of that. That's pretty cool. Trying to make room for a tree and decide which song will be the Christmas special video. There you go. You could always sing the song. Penny's got 2 customer builds plus your own. Yeah, not putting you on the spot, Benny, but you know what I'd really like to see you do? I'd like to see you finish that depot that you got John Tranzillo to 3D print for you. I'd like to see you get it all painted up and built and popped in place. I think that would be awesome. And did you ever finish the cement plant? If so, I missed them videos. Those are a couple of the projects I know that you need, buddy. But I know customer build's got to come first. I'm sure of that. One fan talking to you, brother. No, Randall, I got some videos to catch up on in the next couple of days as I have to finish up my not bad for next week. And I will get to it. It takes me sometimes. I got to have one of them days where I just sit and watch videos all day long, Randall, and I'll catch up with you. But I will want to check that out. Sounds cool. And St. Mary Church Model Railway says he's going to sit back and just run trains. Sounds like a great thing to do. That's one of my favorite things to do. Just sit back and run the train. All that other stuff will come along. Well, Randall, I hope you get a good night's sleep. After 34 hours, it wouldn't be hard for me. I'd be sitting here going to sleep while it was on live on the air. Back in the day, I would do some of them long marathons, but I can't do it no more. Ain't that the truth, Roy Smith? Don't need no container ship out in the desert in Echo Canyon. Oh, seeing some of you guys' comments. That's terrific. Hi, Dawson. How you doing? Dawson's Rail Fan Adventures. He's in the house. Lay on the couch and you're out, Sparky. Well, I don't lay on the couch. All I have to do is sit down in my chair, which I do a lot of that. And it's a recliner, and just plop my feet up. Ain't long. Ain't long. Anymore, it's just lay down in the bed. If I lay down in the bed, I'm out. Eon says he has a recliner. Everyone in my family calls the chair because it always takes you straight to La La Land. Yep, I have one of them chairs. I have one of them chairs. You guys are talking about all those container ships. Be cool. Has anybody ever, well, I ain't gonna say ever, but I mean, is anybody planning on or has done barges that go down the rivers? You see a lot of that around here on the Mon and the Youghiogheny, or the Mon and the Allegheny River, the Ohio rivers. See a lot of that. I used to, when I drove dump truck, would haul salt, road salt, and we'd load it right off the barge. So, which is pretty cool. If it was built it to scale, it'd be bigger than your whole house. I think you're trying to say, not gals. That's, wow. Those mine processing plants are that big. You're taking a bunch of kits and making your steel mill. Big on the Mississippi too. Yep. I know the barges, and I know they're not, there's a lot of stuff hauled. I know they do a lot of coal hauling, a lot of ash, salt, man, all kind of stuff they haul on them things. Well, we're up to 7:55. And if you guys want to go ahead and promote your channels, go ahead and promote your channels. Put your subscriber count, any contests you have, or any specials, or any builds or something that you're going to have videos coming out on, go ahead and advertise. Now is the time to let everybody know. Paula says she grew up in West Brownsville, which I know quite well. With the Hillman Barge, I know where that is too. That's right. We didn't know how lucky we were to live on the river. You guys didn't see that. By the way, Paula goes to church with me. She's a churchgoer from our wonderful church. So welcome her well. And I see Flying Crow has 322. Anfield has 251. Toggin says, I just started an N-scale layout and I'm posting another video tonight. Cool. That's right, John. Community Roundhouse Wednesday at 6 p.m. on the Iron Horse Route channel. So you got to go to Brian's channel to see Community Roundhouse tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like Sparky's, I will check it out after I get off church. Yep, I got to check it out just like you guys. I know what I did, and that's about it. Vinny needs 65 more subs. That's all he needs, is 65 more till he hits 4,000. And then he's going to have that magnificent contest. So, come on, guys. I know most of us are all already subscribed to BNSF 6951. Tell your cousins, tell your sisters, tell your uncles, your aunts, tell your mom and dad if they're still around. Ian Lehigh River subdivision has 420 and a layout update in the next day or two. M&M Short Lines, Marty, he has 240. Sean McGee got 116, posted a video today. The first of 4 showing the move of the CN 6167. Check that out, Sean. Mail call coming up, Tom's Trains and Things says. And my chat just shot like a bullet. John from Schuylkill River Valley, he says he's got 530. Let's see if I can go back. Try Goglin has 69 right now, says Robert from Flying Crow. Oh, he said 68, and Robert says he's got 69 now. All right. So we like to hear. All right. Well, folks, that's going to call it the night. I know I didn't get as exciting as I normally try to do, but take the hat off. Let you see the hair stand up. Get the glow from the head. But I want to thank you all for stopping by and supporting me and sticking with me even through my lazy spell. And I promise things are going to get a little bit nicer. So y'all have a good evening. If you're getting hit with the snowstorm like we are, stay home and stay warm. I know staying home stinks because we've been staying home forever now, but stay warm. And if you're going to go out, be safe. Be safe. Take your time. Watch what you're doing. Watch out for the other guy. And I want to say, may the good Lord's will be done in your life and bless you as it's blessed me. and have a very, very good week. And don't forget, toss the ticker on the bottom, Redbird Tony 2010 next week on the On Track Tuesday. So check them out. And we'll see you Monday, probably, with another episode of Not Bad. Who knows? You might have a video on a stone house. We'll talk to you very soon. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you. And we're going to end this broadcast and chalk up another one for On Track Tuesday. Bye now.